Christy, who do you got?
I got Soccer Mike, pickleball, Chris.
All right, what do you got? What's your question?
Hey, Chris, your guest last night, Ramaswamy, he was anything but presidential. He kept talking over you. He wouldn't answer the question. Your interview with him last night, he had an opportunity to reach out to some people, but I think he just blew it because he kept talking over to you. Do you think he has a chance to redeem himself if he ever comes back on the show again?
Yes, and a couple reasons. One, there's always tomorrow in politics. And look, he got celebrated for how he was last night. People like, especially on the fringe right in Trump land, they like seeing people beat up on the media. Now, does he reach to people like you? No, but that's on me too. Instead of just kind of putting it in his face what's going wrong, I should talk to him about how he's going to make it right and see if he can make the case to someone like you. And that's what I'm going to do the next time I have him on. That was my fault too. I don't have anything to apologize for. He could have answered the questions any way he wanted to. That's how he chose to do it. Anyway, appreciate you, brother. Next.
We have Hazel from Florida.
Hazel, what's your question?
Yes, Cuomo, you know, I was so offended about Bill O'Reilly. We have a son that was in rehab, and when the company that he was working for heard it, they fired him, and there was no way we could afford the $10,000 a week for rehab. We couldn't even get the medication when he came out from doctors. So what do you think the solution is? I mean, he obviously hasn't been personally touched by the tragedy of somebody addicted. I
don't know. I would leave some space in your heart for where he's coming from. I don't think Bill intends to be harsh. Maybe harsh, but not mean. I don't think he understands the addiction the way you do and the way I do. And there is no single factor explanation or solution. We have to, as a society, realize how much human potential is being wasted. And we have to work on early intervention, allow people to get access to care so they're not in the position that you are, and to stay with them afterwards, and to not demonize them so they hide from their own illness and from their potential. I think that's the best that I've seen in terms of understanding. All right, let me just be clear about this. You got to balance being tough and being fair. And this job is evolving. I'm evolving. We're all evolving. So let's try to get better tomorrow. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.